This round 6 of the Vintage Challenge, where we're playing Esper. We are 4-1. We were 4-0, so hopefully, if we do lose, we will break her into the last spot in the top 8. But let's try to win and guarantee our spot. How about that? So we're playing against Guto, something, I don't know. They're a survival expert. I think they're one of the best survival players online. Our hand is interesting. We have a force for survival, and we also have balance, which is like reasonable in the matchup. We have brainstorm for refill, so I think this is a keep. It's not the strongest PO hand, but it's something you do happen to draw when you use your flex slots to play Snapcaster and Balance, which is definitely 2 of the flex slots in the deck. These are kind of hands you can draw, where you draw multiple flex cards. Let me just update this. So they mulliganed to 5 and then topped their card. So let's see what happens. Sure, it's Lotus Survival, right? That's right, Shaman? Shaman? There's some big upside to like casting Force of Will on this. If they have no mana in their hand. But I don't think that's worth it. They have 3 cards left. If they have a Bazaar, it doesn't really combat that very well. If they have a survival, then we can just force the survival. So I think this is fine. Draw for us includes a Mana Crypt. That's a very good draw for us. We're going to just play our Misty Rainforest and our Emerald and pass it back. This is good because we can PO once we draw PO. Definitely take a Mana Crypt draw there. If we have to force, I'm likely to force pitching Snapcaster because I want to brainstorm with the Misty. 2 rocks is close. Looks like they might be short on mana here. So this is survival. So I'm going to get rid of the Snapcaster Mage. I don't think we could balance too. There's a lot of things that we can do here. Time Vault. I think we're just going to start by brainstorming. It's pretty easy to get the rocks and PO you need when you have a brainstorm, though. So I'm going to grab Underground Sea and then probably Tundra with the second one. Force of Will, Tinker. So we can pitch. We currently are, we have 5 mana. We're 1 mana short right now. But we could just Tinker a Blightsteel out. Is probably just good enough. So we'll just do that, I think. We'll like put away Time Vault and Sapphire, Mana Crypt, Tinker. Now that if we Tinker, we can't have Force of Will back up. Why didn't we brainstorm as end step? Because if I wanted to shuffle away cards, definitely don't want to brainstorm on his end step there. So I can't have Force backup, huh? I wonder if it's right to wait then. Probably not. I'm talking about we have a fetch to fetch away cards if we want to. Like we can put this Time Vault, and Balance back in our deck with our fetch land. But because we have a Tinker, I think I'm just going to put Flooded Strand, Balance away, go for Mana Crypt, Sapphire, Tinker into a Blightsteel. I think a Blightsteel should be good enough here. The only way a Blightsteel isn't good enough is if they have a Phantasmal Image in their hand, in which case we would want to keep our balance. So we could instead go Time Walk, Sapphire go away, Mana Crypt, Tundra, Tinker for it, and then have balance to be able... Balance doesn't exactly beat that. I'm trying to figure out what sets us up best if the Tinker doesn't work out. We really could just go for our next turn as well. We can actually hold up Force of Will, right? So if we put balance, and we don't have enough cards to put away if we want to hold up Force of Will and then go Tinker, Time Walk, Tinker for Vault Key on the next turn. So I'm just trying to find out a better way than trying to figure out something better than just tinkering for a Blightsteel. And if we do tinker for a Blightsteel, I'm trying to figure out what the best secondary follow-up is. We could just put away this Force of Will as well, because we're not going to get to use it. So we could just go put away Force of Will, put away Flooded Strand. But if we put away Force of Will, put away Time Vault... Yeah, wait, we can balance right now, right? Balance them to 0 cards. If we put away Force and Time Vault and then go Mana Crypt... I just missed this line. I don't really know how, but I did. Sorry, chat. This is like a normal line that I look for because I want to cast balance all the time. I want to keep this land and sack the rest. This line's way better. Yeah, I don't know how I missed this line. This is like the easiest line we have. Wow, we hit Root Walla Squee, which does so all we did was get a survival, but that's pretty good too. Cast Squee? You can cast Squee. They don't die yet. They get another draw. Block Pump. They have 1 draw for Phantasmal Image. Thanks, Dancing. I think I got to that spot at the same time you did. Once in my head I was like, can we get all of my cards out? And I was like, what if we put back Forced Vault? And then I looked over and like, oh yeah, you said put back Forced Vault as well. Very nice. So we're playing against Survival. What do we want to do? I typically don't do anything. Typically don't do very much when I play against Survival. Looks like 2 Stony Sirens, 2 Energy Flux, 1 Mindbreak Trap. Does have an image in the main. Does have Missteps and Forces in the main. Oh, this is a very classic Gutto list. He still does things a little differently than everyone else. I do want a Caracas over a Library, that's for sure. And I think I do want... I don't want... They have a Null Rod too? That's crazy. I wish we had a little more bounce than we do. I almost kind of want Lavinia's here, actually. A little awkward on the draw. It's almost enough spells to warrant Mystical, but not really. Mystic Remora, not Mystical. I don't really think I want these cards. If I bring in like 1 Lavinia now, 1 Lavinia later... Definitely glad we have a Fragmentize in our deck. That's for sure. We could like take out a top and play another Lavinia, actually. They're going to be playing that many Stony Silences and Fluxes. think this is where I'd like to be. Do that. Oh, man. I drank a lot of liquid. Okay, so we've got this is like not a very strong hand. It's very weak to misstep, though we do overload misstep pretty well. I mean, this hand doesn't really beat a turn 1 survival, but it does answer them by having the ability to go for Mystical into Fragmentize or just Repeal. This hand really doesn't do much, but I think it's a keep. I'm not super thrilled, though. I wish this was a Mox and not a Lotus Petal, but I guess if it wasn't a Lotus Petal, it would be a Night's Whisper, and Night's Whisper is not great in this hand. So they went to 5 and then topped. Bizarre. Right, that's not a bad start for us, then. Bizarre discard, and then hollowed one, probably. No. Time Walk, Death Ray Shot. Yeah, Bizarre, okay. We can beat a hollow one. Can we beat 2 hollowed ones? I did take out Hercules. So we're going to look for our wins. They have 1 card left in hand. Let's go make sure it's not a misstep. I could have done this after the Force of Will. I should maybe have done this after the Mystical. Oh no, this is better. This is fine. That could have been done after the Mystical. I'm not sure. But now, I feel a lot more confident now, though. I'm not sure if I was supposed to do that after Mystical. Probably not. I needed to advance my mana. So now I'm looking to do PO things. We're going to grab an Underground Sea. We're going to go Mana Vault and Time and Vault Key and untap. And then, yep. PO things, or basically tinker things. A little unfortunate. We're actually just a little short right now. I'm trying to figure out if we pass the turn or cast Mystical now. So they'll draw up to 2, and then they can't draw up to Force of Will. So they'd have to. Their top card has to be a blue card. So if it's a misstep, the problem is if it's a misstep, then they can draw into it with Bizarre. So I do want to just Mystical now for a Tinker, and then make them draw a blue card off the top. They have to draw a blue card off the top, right? This plays around them drawing Mental Misstep, or them being able to draw for Mental Misstep. They drew a blue card! Come on! Holy shit, we're so unlucky. Brutal. Alright, happens. I guess I'm dead unless I draw... No, I'm dead. I think there's no outs. That's super brutal. A blue card off the top. No, can't draw balance because I have to fetch for balance. Because they have 8 damage, I'm going to go to 1. I would have to fetch away to get a white mana, and I would die. That sucks. All right. Try again. Gave them their one outer, and they hit their one outer, so can't do much about it. All right, on the play. Yeah, this hand's good. This hand is 1 mana short of just PO on turn 1. They have traps. 1 trap. So we will just preordain to start. And then we'll vampiric after. Yeah, we'll preordain and see if we can't hit PO. If we don't hit PO, then we can vampiric on their end step. Fragmentize Tolarian Academy. Do I want either of these magic cards? Probably want Fragmentize, to be perfectly honest. So hopefully we don't get trapped on this last opal. Alright. So the plus side here is that if they play like Stony Silence, we get to Fragmentize it. I guess we could have held these, play around Flux. That doesn't seem correct though. It's just gonna be... Alright, well... Pretty bad if this gets misstepped. Oh, got misstepped. Alright, we might just lose then. Alright, fun. I think we're supposed to keep Fragmentize. I think it covers a lot of the bad scenarios for us, but could be wrong, I guess. We could have cast Vampiric on our turn, but they only drew 1 more card. Survival. Alright, so we did cover the survival. We are just taking damage from our Mana Crypt, though. And we have drawn Mox Opal, Mox Opal. God, why? We've lost every Mana Crypt flip, and we've drawn 2 Mox Opal in a row. Not what I had in mind. Have a second survival? Alright, fam. Got it. Yo, please. I lost another flip? Okay. And I drew Blightsteel Colossus? This is the opposite end of the variance spectrum that I want to see. Holy crap. That is so bad. Those have to be the 3 worst draws in our deck. We're just dead now, aren't we? I think we just die. They have another land, so they can just like put 2 Vengevines into play and bring them back, right? 3 Vengevines in the yard. I think we're dead. Oh, they're just gonna play Leovold? Sure. That also kills us. Look, we want to flip. We can draw Time Vault. I'll take key. If we live another turn. I don't think we were supposed to live. I don't think playing Leovold's right. I'm pretty sure there's a lethal line with Vengevines. I could be wrong. Activate 1 Vengevine, get Vengevine. Activate, put 1 Vengevine in the yard, put 1 Vengevine in the yard. Getting hollowed 1, cast maybe not. I really thought there was a line where we died. Now there definitely is, because you can get 2 Vengevines back with Leovold and attack for 11, so... Pitching hollowed 1. It's Vengevine. Second one gets Vengevine, pitching Vengevine. Third one gets Basking Rootwalla, pitching. Solid one. So they're just going for one Vengevine? Alright, I'll live. I'm down to live. We have to win mana crypt flips, unfortunately. Which doesn't really seem like something we can do, but we can draw a Voltaic Key here and win enough mana. No, we just lost the mana crypt flip again. We lost 4 of 5 mana crypt flips. Alright, well, that's an unlucky way to end. We have to break her out at 4-2. We weren't going to draw it anyway. Yikes. Okay, that is sad.